Hello everyone and welcome to today's session. My name is Nika Sturm and I'm Customer Success Manager at Cloud for Work. The topic we're going to cover today is collaboration using Microsoft Cloud, a day in the life of a sales director. I would like to start by briefly introducing my company. So we are a team of digital advisors with deep knowledge of cloud technologies and in-depth business experience to advise you on deploying and adopting cloud technologies. So what does this mean? It means that many companies invest in Office 365 but don't really make the most out of it. And our purpose and goal is to help you with this. And we have taken Microsoft's global adoption methodology, built on it, and customized it for the Middle East work environment. Some of our partners include Microsoft, Powell 365, and LMS 365. What is Microsoft Teams? Microsoft Teams is the hub for teamwork in Office 365. This means that all your team conversations, files, meetings, and applications live together in a single shared workspace. This technically means that all your work-related documents can be accessed from one single interface. The core capabilities in Microsoft Teams include business messaging or chatting, calling, video and audio meetings, and file sharing. Microsoft Teams application is accessible from any device. This means it's accessible from a PC or laptop, tablet, and mobile devices. So today we're going to present a case study on Ahmad, who is a sales director. And this case study will hopefully be relevant to all senior sales leaders, sales managers, sales directors. So hopefully after this session, you will learn how to benefit from Microsoft Teams in a sales environment. The core responsibility of Ahmed is managing a big international sales team. His major concerns include the sales team productivity, collaboration on sales accounts, and weekly meetings. His major issue is that he's overwhelmed with the countless emails. And Ahmed has two objectives. One is to improve the transparency and efficiency of his team, and his second objective is to empower teamwork, as some of his direct reports are field-based. So Ahmed is reviewing the Microsoft Teams application notifications, and he sees a conversation marked as important, and he's also mentioned by some of the direct reports. So what's the meaning of this? By mentioning, or in other words, tagging somebody, you're sort of triggering the notifications. So you are requesting somebody to pay attention to something that you've sent or shared. And on this instance, if you check the left-hand side of the screen and the screenshot from Microsoft Teams application, in particular, this is Activities tab and the feed. You will see that there are multiple activities, and Ahmed can use this filter option to select the activities he wants to prioritize. So for example, he can check the activities by mentions or by the reactions or any other sort of activity that is listed below, and decide what his priorities will be. So normally that would be mentions, because it means that somebody is actually asking for his inputs. And on this instance, the direct reports are requesting inputs on the sales forecasting document. So Ahmed checks the document and replies to his team members. Ahmed then shares the key accounts spreadsheet on Teams and asks the direct reports to make amendments. To make sure that everyone is aware of this task, he tags the channel. Mentioning the channel will trigger notification and ensure that everyone is informed of this request. So, as you have previously seen, it's possible to mention or tag one specific individual, but it's also possible to mention or tag the entire channel or the entire team. You can do that by typing @channel, @team, or the channel's name, respective the team's name. This means that the notification will be triggered for the entire team, so everyone will be notified that you posted, let's say, a document and that you're requesting certain inputs or amendments. As you can see below, Ahmed has shared the key accounts spreadsheet, and he is asking for certain amendments from his direct reports. So this is key account spreadsheet, and the purpose of putting this spreadsheet into teams, or in particular in a channel, is to enable Ahmed's team to collaborate on this spreadsheet. So why is this important? Instead of saving one version, then emailing it to your colleagues or boss or direct reports, whoever, you can simply keep the spreadsheet in a channel, and then the team can collaborate on it. They can make any sort of changes, amendments, add comments, and so on. And the changes will happen in real time. So this will certainly save you a lot of time. In addition to this, it's also possible to comment on the file, and as you can see on the right-hand side, Ahmed has done that. So he's asking his sales team to amend the key account spreadsheet. Another advantage of this is that the changes will happen in real time, and you will also see who is doing what because the cells will be marked. If required, you can also retrieve the older versions of the file. So the direct reports have edited the file, and Ahmed puts a like reaction to acknowledge seeing the changes. So all these comments below the file will stay below the file, or if you open the file, you will see them on the right-hand side of the document. So everything will be saved. Ahmed uses Planner to assign new tasks to the direct reports and sends a chat message to propose an afternoon call regarding the progress of the assignments. And he also spends some time checking the Planner dashboard to learn about the pending tasks. Planner is a task management tool or project management tool which enables you to have more visibility and transparency when it comes to tasks and assignments. So Ahmed can assign specific tasks to his team members. He can also monitor the progress of those tasks, and in a way to manage the sales pipeline by using Planner. So over here we see the dashboard. We see Planner and we see Sales Tasks Planner. And on the left-hand side, we can see that there are 3 tasks that are left. 2 have not been started, 1 is in progress, and 1 has been completed. And as of now, there are no late tasks. Here in the middle, we can see some of the tasks, like to update key account spreadsheet, to schedule Sales Academy training, to generate a sales report. So this is charts view, and Ahmed also has the possibility to filter tasks based on priority, let's say, or who the tasks have been assigned to. On the right-hand side, Ahmed has the possibility to comment on the planner, and right now he is proposing a sales meeting, a web meeting, to discuss progress of the assignments. Ahmed initiates a call from the channel weekly sales meeting. He clicks on the meeting notes tab to activate the tab, and Ahmed asks the team members to add notes so those who missed the meeting can see the action points. Why is this important? It's not only important for those who maybe missed the meeting, it's also important for those who want to have meeting notes and maybe get back to those meeting notes to take certain actions and so on. And another very important feature is that these meeting notes will be saved in this channel. On this instance, it's a weekly sales meeting channel and will be available anytime to all team members. So Ahmed is about to initiate this meeting, and if he wants to do so, he can add a subject, he can switch the camera on and off, or maybe if he wants to schedule a meeting for later on, he can also do that. But a really convenient feature is that he has the possibility to meet his team members by just clicking one button instead of scheduling a meeting, and this will initiate a call with all members of this particular channel or a team. Again, we can see certain options that are available within a call. So it can be a video call, just audio call. If needed, Ahmed can mute himself, he can share screen, he can be in a presenter mode, he can also record the meeting. And I think this recording option is very important for those of you who conduct, let's say, sales training sessions for your team members, so they can always access those videos later on. Or maybe if you have like remote workers, they can watch it later on. And another option is to use whiteboard. You can also blur your background. You can use the chat functionality, and you can add more members to this call. And on the right hand side, you can see the meeting notes, which I previously mentioned. So these are just some sample notes, but as I said, those notes will be saved later on in the channel. Ahmed has just received an email that a major sales deal has been won, and he wants to forward the email to the channel to notify his team members about this achievement. So sometimes you just want to keep everything in one place, and on this instance, Ahmed wants to forward this email because he wants to continue discussion about this deal in a channel. So in order to do that, he will go to sales deals channel, and he will click on it, and then he will click on get email address, and then he will copy this email address and he will paste it into this Outlook email message. He can use two, he can use CC, BCC, and so on, depending on his preference, and he will simply forward this email message to a channel. As you can see, this email has been forwarded to a channel, and together with this email, the attachment has also been forwarded, which is very important. So the full email has been forwarded, and this email will be saved in a special folder in the same channel called email messages. So later on, if needed, anyone can access all the email messages that have been forwarded to a particular channel. As you can see below, there is a reply button. So by clicking on this reply button, the team members can initiate a discussion on this email, and this does not mean that the reply will go directly to the sender, and it is not related to the original message. So the team continues discussion about the deal on Microsoft Teams. One of the direct reports adds the deal documentation to a new folder. And as you can see below, this discussion continues under the original email forwarded to a channel. And they can simply save this document if they want to. Another interesting and useful feature is that you can simply build different folders for your files in Teams. You can upload files directly, or you can start building new files from scratch from within Teams. Ahmed checks the Teams calendar to see his meetings for tomorrow, and as you can see, this is his overview. Another useful and important feature is that his Teams calendar is synchronized with his Outlook calendar. He can also schedule a new meeting directly from here, as you can see it in the upper right corner, and he can also use a Meet Now feature, which I previously described. Ahmed then drafts a couple of personal tasks in To Do to work on next morning. So To Do is a more of a personal task manager for individual tasks, and maybe it can also serve as a reminder to you, while Planner is a group task management tool, and as I previously mentioned, it's about visibility and transparency and assigning tasks to your colleagues or direct reports. Ahmed checks the Planner dashboard to see which assignments were marked as completed and which have not. He spots the tasks where the direct reports struggled with the completion by using Charts View. So right now we see the situation is somewhat different. Now there is one task that hasn't been started yet, one that has been in progress, one late task, and two tasks have been completed. And here in red we can see which task has been delayed or late. And Planner is actually a simple visual way to organize the tasks. And right now we're looking into a charts view. So since Ahmed is on his way to a meeting, he sends voice notes on his mobile device. So this is a very nice feature which is available on Teams Mobile. For example, if you're rushing into a sales meeting or if you're traveling, you can simply send a voice note from your mobile device to your team members or to any individual members. Ahmed looks into the sales pipeline and sees that the new open opportunities are being added to the relevant file. The changes are happening in real time. The immediate visibility of such information, as well as the feature of sharing feedback as soon as these changes occur, saves Ahmad and his team a lot of time. So another very important information is that you can save up to 4 hours of time when it comes to collaboration by using Microsoft Teams. So consider this when it comes to collaborating on different spreadsheets, managing your sales pipeline, reports, and so on. So after the working hours, you probably don't want to be disturbed with any sort of notifications. So that's why quiet hours are there. So quiet hours are in Teams are activated on Ahmad's mobile so he can enjoy a peaceful evening with his family. You can really decide how you want to use quiet hours. Maybe you want to set up quiet hours after work, maybe over the weekends when you're on holidays and so on. You can also customize this option by maybe muting meeting chats or meeting notifications. So it's really up to you to configure how you want to use this feature. I would like to thank you for your time and for watching this webinar. If you have any questions or requests, please don't hesitate to contact us on connect@cloud4work.com or the mobile number listed below. Thanks again and have a great day.